Hello everyone and welcome to the Edmonds Racing Preview Show. It's Derby weekend, the Cup is just around the corner and the trainers have a spring in their step. A couple of winners last week, just the three runners, but two winners.
Yep.
A double within the space of about half an hour on Cox Plate Day, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Preach and Unziger got the chocolates here, so
Sure
well
did.
done.
Yeah, Preach was very good again.
Got
carried-
attacked, didn't he?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you know, two different horses went up and attacked him, and he was game and tenacious enough to fight them off. Albeit the margin was slender, slenderest of margins, I suppose you call it. But he was good in game, and he's had a really good prep. He's gone out for a freshen now. I think that's enough for him this time through. You know, he's lucky to get away with that the other day, even though he got to the front easily. Just got a lot of pressure up from two different horses taking him on, and then was good enough or lucky enough to fight off the winner. So freshen up for him. It's a good prep, 140 something grand this time through.
Yeah,
is that right?
Almost, yeah, well, over 150. Yeah, just ticked over 150.
Yep.
So great preparation.
My word.
Very good.
Yeah, well done to Connections there, and hopefully see more of Preach next prep. And Unziger returned to the same track and trip and went bang pretty impressively.
I suppose it's probably my fault at Ipswich the other day, whether he win, lose or draw. When Martin came out of the room, he said, "What do you want to do?" And he drew terribly. I think we've spoken previously about trying to make things happen from wide barriers, and unless you've got a stack of speed trying to go forward in various distance races, whether it be 6 furlongs or 10, it doesn't often work out, and that's what happened at Ipswich. So it was just good to see a nice patient ride. We stuck to the plan, rode him steady. Two breakaway leaders were always going to come back to the pack, but he chimed in very quick and won with good authority. So he's taken a liking to the poly, and hopefully that can translate to the turf at one stage, but he's non for Melbourne Cup Day, so we'll see how we go.
Okay,
it's great, really good.
Well done to owners involved there, and good to see you got your breath back too. Impressive recovery rate. Trent did a bit of a dash from the equine pool to here, and he's recovered pretty well. Do you reckon?
I was that excited about this week's show, Adam, that I was hyperventilating.
All right, well, let's get into this weekend's racing action. Slight disclaimer, there are some Friday runners today, but they're early on in the program, so we won't get this out in time to preview their chances, but good luck to all involved there. Spirit of Mac kicks things off at the Gold Coast on Saturday. Looking to go one better than last start when ran a good second on debut.
Yeah. He's come along nicely. He's like a month or even might be in 5 weeks between runs. I'm not sure, but he's freshened nicely. Does look a nice race for him. He's going quite well. Scott Galloway stays on. Should run very well.
And the colours you're sporting on top of your head.
Yeah,
Sedgenhake
colours. Yeah.
Okay, should run very well. Bit of confidence there, but
I think so. Yeah.
Not overly giving things away.
Just got to do it, doesn't he?
No, he will.
Probably nearly should have won the other day, and he didn't. So it was a bit.
Yeah, but I think you know, he began that well, and all his trials he's been up on the speed. Next thing we're dragging him back and letting the leader get away. He could have been outside lead, or he could have been on the speed and not have to make up so much ground. So, you know, just need to nail the map right, I think. And tomorrow we'll do that properly.
Okay, well, good luck to everyone involved there with Spirit of Mac. And then the Vows, he's the big runner in town, steps up to a more suitable 1400, and he worked home pretty nicely over the 1200 first up.
Raced pretty well, and he was extremely gross in a leader-dominated race. Doesn't look a great deal of speed again, but stepping up to 1400 with added fitness really suits. Just probably would have liked to have seen him drawn soft so he can have a nice soft run, then get to the outside, but as it works out, he doesn't often draw single figures, so that is what it is. We'll ride him for comfort and then let him get home. If he's within striking distance at the top of the straight, they'll know he's there. I know the short price favourite that won first up is drawn very soft. Hopefully it makes a mistake out of the barriers, as it can at times, and you know, we're often gone down the middle. But
Okay.
he's well, with further improvement to come again due to having other targets.
Sure.
But he's pretty much as good as we can have him second up.
And then we're talking summer carnival targets there.
Yeah. Some like there's the 4-year-old Gateway that not many southern trainers target. It's basically a Queensland free kick into the Stratty.
Into the Stradbroke, yeah.
All of those type of races, the Burnborough, the Wave, that's where he's going to head, sort of thing. That's a perfect program for him, you'd have to think. So, this is a good stepping stone and basically the start of his summer campaign, even though he's already had a run 7 weeks ago, Dad?
It's a while ago, so there wasn't much for him to think. So I've worked pretty hard on his fitness. We've although he doesn't look much fitter, he is fitter. He's had a lot of work, and he's he treadmills of an afternoon and swims and all the rest of it. So we've stepped it up a bit, and as Trent said, we've got obviously working backwards from Magic Million Day. There's a summer carnival with the Wave, and there's quite a few options for him. So tomorrow will probably give us an idea on which way we go and how we plan to get there. But I'm just looking at that field now. Even though he's drawn 10, the 1400 metre start's a good start, and he's better outside horses anyway. I think if he gets inside horses, he's a little bit tentative. So he won that good race up there from
Daybreak Lover.
Daybreak Lover, and sitting 3 and 4 wide. And to be fair, he probably just needs to recapture that form, which I think he can tomorrow, and he should beat these. I think he's probably a little thin at 460 from barrier 10, but I'd be happy to have something on it at those odds.
Okay, well that dovetails nicely into best bets.
Yes.
You having something on the vows?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
I'm going all up.
Oh yes, another all up.
How'd you go last week?
Oh,
mate, I was devastated. Devastated. It wasn't just so much for you guys, for
your own
the
bank,
show,
your own
bank balance, mate.
I think a few of the staff had the 3-legger as well.
So we were met an interesting guy that's in Preachy, flew up from Sydney. He's a school principal at St Gregory's.
Okay.
Big rugby man.
Good football.
Yeah. He's his name's Matt, and met him. He knows some cousins of mine, Tom and Diane White, who's Nick White's parents, and he's a Wallaby. So Nick plays for the Canberra. What do they call them?
As in
Brumbies.
rugby union, Brumbies.
Yeah, Brumbies. He plays for the Brumbies, so he's very friendly with them. So we had a good chat, and I think they were on the treble as well.
Oh,
so
I thought you were going to say they had the double, but
no, I
they
think
went the treble.
so he was over the moon about Preach winning, and then that filly jumped and went awful, and then everyone just goes. Oh. It was like letting the balloon
So we'll bounce back this week.
Yes.
With the
bounce
double.
back this week.
Okay, so
It's a
all
bit
up
easier
to Toby.
Yeah, it's a bit easier.
Two runners.
Two runners than 3.
That's right. 3-legger is hard to do. And Trent, you're out in front.
She's disappointing, that thing, though. She shouldn't be getting beaten on her work. Like, seriously? Terrible effort.
Okay.
Wahine Galaxy.
Wahine Galaxy, yeah. She's in the bin at the moment.
Back to the drawing board.
Straight to the paddock.
Hopefully some improvement in her manners.
No, there is improvement, but back on the grass. I can't wait for her to get back on the grass. We're just going to give her a fresh and go again. She'll be fine. Maybe she doesn't like the kick back of the poly. Needs to draw soft. That's when you'll see the best of her.
Okay. One to follow next time.
Because the two runs have been the worst of her. Anyway.
All right. Well, you're out in front, 1300 in the positive.
How am I going?
You are minus 478.
A long way to catch up.
These all ups are sort of.
Yeah, you're going all up every week. So
what are you going to do?
Spirit of Mac.
I've got to blast out.
Win.
Spirit of Mac
and
will
win well tomorrow. Yes.
Okay. We're thinking prices aren't out at the time of recording, but we're thinking he'll be very short.
Yeah, around the grounds. It's a good day racing, but I'm going to go with Shinzo in the Coolmore down the straight to do the home affairs. Even though Cylinder was I suppose in the Everest, I like that Everest back to the 3-year-old race down the straight Cup week. It's been a good formula. Cylinder probably was a better run. Shinzo was out the back and he couldn't win where he was.
Just out and back
so it was a waste of time. Barrier 4, James McDonald on. He'll be just there behind the speed down the straight. And for some reason, they don't really go quick down the straight anymore when they come out the gates. They just find a spot.
Find their posse.
Whatever. That'll help that horse immensely. And I think he can turn the tables on the Cylinder, on the favourite.
Okay, each way? Straight out?
Straight out on the Schnoz.
Straight out at around the $6 mark.
Yep.
The Coolmore colours winning the Coolmore, is
Correct.
That's what you're saying?
Yep.
And what about you, Tobe? Have you got a away from home tip?
I have, but it's the same as Trent's, which is Shinzo. I've been on him all the way through, so I'm sticking tomorrow.
You're a bit dirty that Trent's on board, aren't you?
No, not really. He can do what he likes.
Because that'll even the ledger, no matter what happens there.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought Shinzo, I see Cylinder's probably shorter than him, but, you know, pretty tough run for a 3-year-old out of the Everest going into another Group 1. It's hard to have 2 grand finals. And Cylinder definitely had a harder run than Shinzo. Shinzo was out the back in what was a moderately run Everest and couldn't make the ground. So I just think Shinzo will turn the tables too.
Okay, well, some exciting racing over the weekend. Derby Day, Golden Eagle Day.
Love it.
Hope everyone enjoys, and good luck to you both.
The race, the Golden Eagle.
Mm.
Well, it's a tough race.
Yeah, have you got a tip?
Amelia's
Field.
Amelia's Jewel.
No, I reckon it's cooked.
Yeah, it might be cooked too. What's it? There's
I would have
another
said
good one. isn't there?
Kovalica, but it's drawn 27. It's
Yeah, it
Yeah,
won't
big
matter. It
field.
doesn't matter though. Gay's thing, Hawaii 5-0 was good in the Everest as well.
I reckon that's
Yeah.
the one.
That's probably the one.
Yeah.
She is on fire. She's strike rate's like 20-something% at the moment.
Is that right? Okay, she's
She's
got a
flying.
spring in her step.
She's flying.
Gay.
Gay and Adrian.
That's
Or
our
Adrian
show.
and Gay.
Yes.
Is Bruce in there too?
Yep.
Gay, Adrian,
Yeah,
and Bruce.
Brucey.
/ Bruce.
Yep.
That's
He
our
mu-
show.
Does he
and
watch
that's
our
tips.
shows?
Trent's wrapping up. All
Very
right,
busy.
have a good weekend, everyone.
Good luck.